Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makakudash, step out to the apostles, elders, the great millstone, and salutation of brothers who's pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity, and risking their lives and freedom to do so. This is Brother Yanni God, coming from the millstone cow camp, coming at you with a lesson, low as edifying, to lock you. Just a quick one. What one's edifying scripture of the day? It says self-defense. It says, question. Self-defense. It says 14-year-old guns down fast food employee after his mom pointed him out during a dispute inside Chicago restaurant. Mother and son arrested. All right. And all this could have been avoided. If I'm not mistaken, they've been arrested, but they also have been released and charges have been dropped. So no one is in custody. No one is serving time. The male who was in the altercation shortly after died, if I'm not mistaken. We'll go ahead and play the video and bring out the scripture, but all this happens every day. This just so happens that someone was recording, and this is like one of the main topics. It's all over the social media, and people are trying to justify both sides of the story. And the scripture talks about know the whole matter. All right, so these people don't know the whole matter. They weren't there. All right, the people, the witnesses, saying what they either not saying enough or not saying nothing at all, or just saying whatever they saw, but they're not, a lot of people don't know the full truth, they do, but simply all this could have been avoided just by using wisdom, man. People are deprived of wisdom, and that's why they act like fucking animals, man. They don't know how to de-escalate situations, But let's see, go ahead and play this.
Cook County prosecutors describing how Carlisha Hood summoned her 14-year-old son, who was out in the parking lot late Sunday night at this Maxwell Street Express restaurant at 116th and South Halsted, and then things started heating up.
The argument between the victim and the defendant turned physical when the victim punched the defendant in the head approximately 3 times.
The store surveillance video capturing the moment the 14-year-old sees his mother getting punched, investigators say, and that's when the teen allegedly pulls a gun from his pocket.
The co-defendant fired a shot at the victim inside of Maxwell, striking the victim in the back. As the victim fled, the co-defendant followed him and fired additional shots. The defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim.
The 35-year-old Hood, according to prosecutors, ordering her son to shoot another restaurant patron who thought the initial verbal dispute was funny, but the teen wrestling the gun away from his mother.
And all that could have been avoided. There's other videos floating around the web, and this actually shows somewhat of the altercation. This man's yelling at the woman and telling her ordering her to get her food to leave, just get her food to leave. She's just sitting there talking. He said, "You say one more word, I'm gonna hit you." He said, "Oh my grandma, if you say one more word, lady, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna knock you out." And she continued to talk. And what he do? He started to hit her. And the son ended up shooting him. And there's stories that they say that the man, the guy that hit the lady, that punched the lady, he was with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend was egging him on to hit her, to knock her out, to shut her up. A lot of these men, scripture says a man will lose his wits for a woman. And it's a foolish thing to do. You know, I remember seeing this video a long time ago. You know, there's it was 3 people versus like 5 to 7 guys. You know, it was mainly 1 guy and 2 girls, but it was like 7 guys trying to fight 1 guy. You know, trying to jump him, and he was with 2 girls, and these bitches just kept talking. You know, arguing with the other party, and he, you know, he struggled, but he was able to defend defend himself and fight them off. You know, but he eventually, during the video, he told him to shut the fuck up. He said, shut the fuck up. There's only 1 of me, there's 7 of them. The fuck y'all talking for? Y'all ain't doing shit. The fuck, how y'all helping me? These fucking bitches making the situation worse for Buddy. For him, these niggas, there's 7 of them, they could have killed him. Why? Because these bitches are opening their fucking mouth. You know? A lot of men do that shit, man. You know, and shit, you gotta use wisdom. Alright? You had to use wisdom. You gotta move in wisdom. Alright? Scripture says that I send you forth as sheep, you know, in the midst of wolves. Alright? Hey, be ye harmless as doves. You know, wise as serpents are harmless as doves, man. Alright? So, all that could have been avoided. You know, Buddy could have been alive, you know, but, hey, there's no wisdom, you know, applied, man. And this is the scripture that came to mind. This is Sirach, chapter 28 and 12. It says, if thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of thy mouth. All right. So you can, what you say, you can add fuel to the fire, or you could really put some shit out. You can put the fire out by what you say. Hey, the scripture says a soft answer turn away the wrath, man. All right. Hey, you some motherfucker want to talk shit or want to start a fight. Hey, soft answer turn away the wrath. You know, don't get even road rage. You know, simply accidentally cutting somebody off or doing something, or, you know, or simply, hey, well, I'm sorry, you know, wave, and, you know, it takes away that anger, man. But when you over here like bumper to bumper and beeping and talking shit, and hey, man, you don't know what people have or what people are capable of doing. You know, and for what? For pride. You know, because you can't use wisdom. Jay can't humble down. Jay don't know how to use the scriptures and apply it to themselves, man. You know, and scripture says that walk with circumspectly, you know, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. You know, but not as fools. All right, and that was a fool. Hey, shit. Now what? Hey, people are joking, talking about he went in for some he went in for a bird or a chicken or some shit and left with some wings. Hey, this man went to go get a fucking meal, and now they got to plan a funeral service, man. All right? And that young boy had to go through shooting that man, going through the altercation, live through all these things. And now what? When all these things could, hey, now what? So what this boy's going to grow up to, like, oh, someone punches me, I got to shoot him? This is how I have to handle a situation? No, we have to use the scriptures, man. All right? We have to use the scriptures and we have to apply them. All right? So, little one's edifying lesson. Just wanted to bring that out. Hey, this all could have been avoided if Jake just used wisdom, man. So, with that, little one's edifying lesson. Until next time, say shalom and a ball.